Hello again, poker fans of YouTube. Excuse me. Just had lunch. I'm no professional commentator. I'm no professional player. But I hope that you enjoy this video anyway. Let me move that flag up just a bit. So this one is OSS 211 high. $630 buy-in. Only 102 people showed up because it is a nuanced game. It's 5-card Omaha. And as you can see, the Americans absolutely dominated this one. Chris Moneymaker participated, did not do very well, but we always appreciate his efforts. Harry Angel, we've seen a few times from Great Britain. That guy had over $1,000 of bounties and didn't even make the money. And 9, 8, 7. I keep seeing the Russian 07, and I keep looking forward to actually calling one of his final tables because he's actually from Costa Rica. And I'm not sure anything. I'm sure Costa Rica and Russia have anything to do with each other. First of all, polar opposite climates. Yeah, you can see that only 12 people actually made the cut. 102 players overall. So not a great turnout, but that's mostly because this is like I said, a nuanced game. 5-card Omaha, not offered to my knowledge anywhere else. But it is, not too hard to get the swing of it. It's just Omaha with an extra card. And you know what would be really fun? You know what would be really, really fun? Not 5-card Omaha. How about 5-suit Omaha? Let's, add 13 more cards to the deck and make them, I don't know, moons? Something like that. I was thinking squares, but they blend in with the diamonds way too much. Yeah, let's add a 5th suit and play Omaha that way and recalculate the strength of the overall hands. I think a full house would be easier to make than a flush in 5-card Omaha or 5-suit Omaha. I don't think Hold'em would be very fun with an extra suit, but Omaha might. Anyway, enough hypotheticals. Love Dog. I had a few playable cards there. But it's going to come down to a pocket pair of jacks, and Dub has, frankly, a terrible hand. Actually, not that terrible. He's got a gut shot to a straight. Actually, no, it has to be an 8. Dub actually hits the best hand on the turn with 2 pair, but Billy Boy's able to win the hand. Well, he rivered the straight. He's using his 7-6 and then the 5-4-3 on the board to make a straight, so he does have the best hand. This is going to be pretty hard for me to actually commentate, but I'll do my best. And again, I will abuse the 2 X buttons so that we can get it done. And then when situations come, I'll spend them as best I can. Not really sure why Billy One Boy made such a big raise there. It's not Omaha high-low. It's regular Omaha. He only has 1 suited ace and a couple of connecting middle cards. Now Billy One Boy is glad that he did because he's got 2 hearts out there for a flush draw, although Love Dog has a better flush draw. And he's also got ace-2 for 2 pair. Not bad at all. Dub, again, has a terrible hand. Love Dog has the pair of aces and can just hit any one of those kickers except for a 7. 7 would chop it. But the kickers would win it. A jack would win it for Love Dog. Actually, Dub would have the same straight. But let's see. Does Dub even want to stay in this hand? Oh, there's a bet from Billy One Boy. And Love Dog, frankly, should fold this too. But he doesn't. Oh, wait, I forgot. He has the better heart draw. But unfortunately for him, the Queen of Clubs is a complete brick. Billy One Boy actually was rivered there because the double-paired board counterfeited the ace-2. So Love Dog had the better hand, but couldn't possibly have known it, especially in a 5-card Omaha situation. All right, I think it's go time now for Love Dog. Pocket Kings with a suited ace to go along with one of them. Billy One Boy with pocket jacks and a lot of clubs. Dub with a pretty... He snap-folded pocket kings with an ace connecting with it. He snap folded them. Which I guess is good because look at that flop and look how far away it was from his hand. Big Head and Billy One Boy have basically the same hand here as far as the draws, except Big Head now can go runner, diamond. Billy One Boy cannot. Actually, this looks like it won't take too long. I'm going to lay off the 2X button this time. Ace of Clubs is a complete brick. Billy One Boy, amazingly, still has the best hand just with the pocket jacks, though I'm sure he doesn't know it, and will either fold or bluff all in. Big Head ends up with the bluff there. It looks like he's got to have a straight there, but he doesn't. He needed to see an 8. And nice bluff from Big Head 3-2-3. Fade the snap with 2 aces and a lot of clubs, which is less than ideal. Love Dog. Love Dog? We need to talk. Pocket Kings with the suited ace wasn't good enough for you. You had King, and Ace, King suited wrapped into one, and then a couple of other backup cards in case those didn't work. And that wasn't good enough for you. And you just got rid of pocket jacks and 4 cards to a straight. What are you doing? What? Are you trying to ladder up? There's not much laddering to do. Only 102 people even played this game. You should be going for the win. Also, it's PKO, in case you forgot. You're going to need to rack up some chips sooner or later if you want to take advantage of that. And those hands weren't good enough for you? Okay. Okay. Big Head decides to call with a much less attractive hand than Love Dog. See? He would have flopped a set and ended up a non-straight draw. He just hit a straight. Big Head has just like a pair and a gut shot. That's it. Fade the Snap has the aces, which is the best hand. But in 5 Card Omaha, you want better than that. Well, he's going to go for it, actually. Wait, no. He's got 10-7. The 10-7 is working for him. Big Head actually hits the case 4 for a set of 4s. Fade the Snap, now still with just a 10-7. And a tough decision here for all his chips, actually. Big Head thinks that set of 4s might be good. It is. He's blocking a lot of straights because of those pocket 8s. So, good play on his part. 3 aces for Dub Dub. I'm not going to play the sound effect because of 5 Card Omaha. Love Dog has the last ace. And that fold I can agree with Love Dog. That was not the best hand I've ever seen. How does he fold the jacks with the 10-9-8? How? How does he fold that? Or the hand before that? How? Like, what? I'm sorry. But, like, how does he fold there? Dub Dub with the nut flush draw and, of course, the aces to go back on. Billy One Boy decides to fold. He actually had 3 hearts, so Dub Dub was probably not going to hit his hand, so good thing he played the hand aggressively. See, Love Dog, now you're getting bad cards. You had, like, one of the best hands you could possibly have in the game when you folded it. It wasn't like he had to be anywhere, because he didn't have the sit out button selected. Jeez, everyone's hoarding hearts. It's literally impossible for somebody to hit a flush in this hand. With hearts, anyway. The clubs are working for Big Head, but he needs 2 more of them. The set of 4s is really working for Dub Dub. Big Head, I have no idea why he called. He's now got 3 5s, so now he's in a lot of trouble. He's got the trip 5s with the ace kicker, but nothing else, really. Dub Dub with 4s full feels much better about the hand. I'm not going to say that he's completely comfortable with it, because even a full house isn't completely comfortable in 5 Card Omaha. It goes check. Big Head realizes that his hand doesn't have a ton of value anymore. And Dub Dub played it fairly conservatively with the bottom full house. I'm with him on that one. with pocket kings and some drawing opportunities. See, she thinks that hand's good enough, and I agree with her. With what short stack she has, yeah. Unfortunately, she's getting called by 2 people, so she needs a great flop, and that's exactly what she gets. Trip kings for Lily 0403. Let me see and analyze how big of a threat these guys are to her hand. The pocket jacks and the pocket 8s are almost completely useless at this point, because they're going to need both of the last cards in the deck to beat that set of kings. Wow, she has this hand damn near locked up. I'm looking for any threats. Okay, any red card. No, she has the better flush draw too if a heart comes. So heart is fine. Diamond could beat her, and running Jack 10 beats her. Actually, wait, just a 10. Dub has the Jack 9, so a 10 would give him a straight. So she doesn't want to see a 10 or any diamonds. Oh, I forgot she wasn't all in. Now she is. Either of these guys are going to fold, of course. Ace. Certainly not her favorite card, but she has kings full now. But Billy One Boy has aces full with running aces. I did not see that one coming at all. Lily's kings full fall to horrendous luck. I don't know what to say to that. Man. Lily got her in really, really good. But running aces takes her out. Is this good enough for you? Finally. Jeez Louise. Took you long enough. You managed to ladder up to 5th place. It's in a PKO. You okay? Fade the Snap is in with that piece of cheese. A lot of straight outs, I guess, but not much else. Love Dog has the pocket kings, which are still not good because Dub has trip 3s. Love Dog is going to want to see an ace, 2, 4, or 6 to get a straight, and he doesn't want to see a club. Dub's got some clubs. So does Billy One Boy. But Dub would have the better clubs. Dub, with the set and the flush draw, is loving this board. Fade the Snap is pretty much useless at this point. Well, actually, wait, 6. A 6 gives Fade the Snap a better straight, actually. I'm never right. Okay, Jack of Diamonds on the turn. I have to cover 4 5-card hands here. Holy crap. I'm doing my best. I really am. But I'm going to make some mistakes. Let's see. Dub improves again because he now has a open-ended straight draw. A 9 gives him the better straight with the king high. 10 would give Love Dog an ace high straight. So he would love to see a 10 that's not a club. In other words, the 10 of hearts, because those 10s are already in play. Let's see. Fade the Snap can win with just a 6. Because he could make a straight with the 10, but it's not going to be as good as a Love Dog straight. So he needs a 6 and a 6 only. And let's see. Even then, it would only be a chop because Billy One Boy has the 7-4 as well. So he's in terrible shape. Love Dog needs a 10. Not an ace. That gives Dub a better straight. So he needs a 10 for the ace high straight. Or, let's see. A 2 would work. Because he would have the ace 4 in his hand. With that on the board. Nobody else has that. And I think a 4 also would work for that same reason. He's got the ace. The ace is... Because that ace works both ways, he's actually got a few outs here. So Love Dog needs a 10 ace... 10, 4, 2. This is so hard. Fade the Snap needs a 6 only, and for a chop. And if any of those cards are a club, Dub wins. I forgot they're not all in yet. Now Dub is. The 9 gives Dub the king high straight and the double kill. And they both had very, very similar chip stacks. I can't remember who had the bigger one. But whoever had the bigger one gets more money, obviously, for 4th place. The 5th place is whoever had fewer chips. if I may point out the painfully obvious. Yeah, but we can see this is a very short final table, so I don't mind stopping and hyper analyzing this as best I can. Yeah, you can see the pay jumps aren't enormous, especially for a $630 buy-in. Billy One Boy loves that board. He's got middle set plus a 7 to block the other guy, and he makes absolutely no bones about it. He snap raises, says, buddy, if you've got the trip aces, good for you, but I'm just going to win this hand right now because I can. And that is kind of how you want to play 5 Card Omaha. You want to just, as soon as you hit your hand and you like it, just put it out there, because the next card can change so much. Ooh, big head. Couple of aces, one of which is suited. Dub with 2 8s and some potential there for sure. I'm good with the call there, and he's good with the call. He has trip jacks. Big head with a continuation bet. He's pretty vulnerable with that stack, so I don't know if I would have done the same. Dub with the raise. Like I said, as soon as you hit, you better act accordingly, and that would have been a good opportunity for Big Head to get out. I don't know why he's still here, because boy, King of Hearts, he's in really bad shape now. I mean, he just really badly wants to see an ace. That's all that's good for him. The flush is no good because Dub has a full house. He's still going, and he hits the ace just to spite me. We saw that already with Lily's elimination. Dub just got absolutely blindsided, and he's still going to raise. Why would he raise that? I mean, he had to think that his hand was good, but not that good, right? Oh, wait, it's a PKO. PKO. Yeah. Because it's a PKO, I'm not going to chide him too much for that raise, because he was already almost all in, so may as well get the rest of it in there at not too much cost to you and the potential of, picking up some extra money from an overzealous opponent. But he wasn't being overzealous, he just straight up had it. 2 pair there for Big Head, takes that one down. Nothing too big. And they're playing very quickly, too. It kind of scares me that they know exactly what they want to do with 5 cards in front of them. Ooh. There's the case 7 on the board. Big Head with 3 of them. Billy One Boy, though, with an overpair and a straight flush draw. Here they go again. Billy One Boy's ready to play for it all. Big Head with the set is going to meet him there. It's top set, even. He says, you might have 6-4, but I got a lot of outs here, buddy. Billy One Boy says, I don't have 6-4, but I got a lot of outs, buddy. That 5 is not good for Billy One Boy. He hits a full house, but unfortunately Big Head has the better full house. Billy One Boy is going to need a 5 for quads, the 6 of hearts for a straight flush, or an 8 for a better boat. It's the 5! We have quads at this final table. Billy One Boy from Kazakhstan hits the quads on the river to knock out Big Head from the United States. And against all odds, facing predominantly American competition, suddenly our boy from Kazakhstan has a 2-1 lead on Dub 23. We saw Runner Ace make a better boat to knock out Lily, and Runner 5 for quads over a full house. There's an 8. Big card for Billy One Boy. He goes from having top pair to having a set. No one has the flush draw. Dub has the pocket 5s. Those aren't any good anymore. And the King Queen for an up and down straight draw. That's about it. That's the case 8, though. He had the last 8. So Dub's just simply going to need an ace or a 9 to win this one. I doubt that Billy One Boy is going anywhere. 7's not going to cut it. Billy One Boy does check, though. There's a lot of hands with that card completed. And there's the bluff. And it works. Dub Dub manages to bluff his way to that pot. Recognizing that 7 of clubs completed a flush. It completed a bunch of straights that might not have been there before. Nice play. And the thing about Omaha is runner flushes, you have to fear them. Especially 5 card Omaha. You know, when a card completes a runner flush and hold them, you're not too much worried about it, because assuming that you've been betting the whole way, they're not just gonna call with runner clubs the whole time. I mean, that would be ridiculous. But in Omaha, you could have the runner clubs in addition to something else that you're already holding. So you can't discard the idea of a runner flush getting there. And you add a 5th card, and that makes it even more scary. Because literally everyone's going to have suited cards. You can't have a rainbow hand in 5 card on them. Again, unless you add 13 more cards to make them moons. Light intensity. Suddenly we're getting a lot of walks. A lot of walks. But again, a very short final table, so I don't mind just sitting through it. Kind of ragtag hand there, but some potential in it for sure, especially with it being double suited. Dub Dub takes that one down. Ooh. Oh. Pocket trips. You got the ace queen of diamonds going for him, but yeah, you much prefer to have pocket 2 pair against pocket trips. At least it's not a complete deal breaker in 5 card Omaha, but it is quite a waste. It's pocket 2 pair. You have 2 chances. You have two outers to instantly hit a set. Pocket trips, you have a 1 outer to hit a set, and you can't make quads. You know, it's no contest. 2 pair is way better than trips in terms of pocket cards in Omaha. Here we go. Couple of 10s and straighty flushy cards for Dub Dub, and pocket 9s and straighty flushy cards for Billy One Boy. But Dub Dub wins that one mostly because he had the pre-flop betting lead. You know, heads up, we're reminded that flops actually can miss you with 5 cards. Straighty flushy cards again for Dub Dub. Billy One Boy just insta-bets. I don't even know how he managed to bet that quickly. Billy One Boy likes his pair better. Dub Dub says, you know what, so do I, you can have it. 2 pair again for Billy One Boy. Dub Dub with some pretty high cards there. Could connect. Although that flop is hopeless in just about any poker game you can possibly draw up. Billy One Boy's pocket 2 pair looks pretty good there, and he does take it down. He also had the 10-8 of clubs if he was thinking about that at all. He might have when we're heads up. Because being heads up does change things a lot, because you have to understand that your opponent will have, you know, any random 5 cards. It is 5 cards, but show that garbage. It is 5 cards, but those are the only 5 cards you're up against, rather than, you know, you're going to take a lot of 3-way or 4-way flops at a full table, and your opponents are going to have a plethora of potential outs. Billy One Boy has, what, 9 straight outs there, plus hearts? Yeah, raise and take it. They are so fast. It's really amazing. And it's not like he's, just clicking back immediately for a min raise. It's always a fancy number. Trip 9's there to take that one down. Dub Dub is slowly losing ground. They have not played any gargantuan pots together yet. Seven, 9, 8, 6. Pocket 2 pair again for Billy One Boy. He likes straight cards. Billy One Boy willing to go with the 2 pair, but that board does not really fit him too well. He's got the king, but that's not going to be... Oh, it is enough to keep him going. And there's the 5. Dub Dub better be careful because he's up against a set of 5s now. He's not being careful. He's going to need to hit a 4. Like, now. He's being put all in. Okay, he is going to fold. Realizes that a gut shot is not worth spending his entire stack. He knows he only has a 4-outer. There's just no question that he has 4 outs and 4 outs only. He's going to try and win the tournament with better odds than that. Should have been more careful. There you go. That's better odds. You flopped the full house. And your opponent's betting into you. If there's ever a time to slow play in 5 Card Omaha, now is it, because you desperately need to get some chips, and that's the best way you can get it. And he improves now to 8s full on the turn, and is going to do his own bidding on the river. He does go for basically all in. It's the pot. It's pot limit Omaha. Well played by Dub Dub. He got as much out of that as he could. He still has a long way to go, but it's a start. Aces, but no money from him. Well, 100,000. When your head's up in 5 Card Omaha, you're not really thinking of big blinds so much as you are comparing each other's stacks, because coolers can happen so often. With each player holding 5 cards. So the blinds matter a little bit, but you just gotta prepare yourself for coolers and what to do when you got a really big hand, but the pot's getting bigger because your opponent is also playing aggressively as well. You have to manage yourself, and you have to be either ready or recognize that now is not the time yet for when your whole stack could be put at risk. See, there, top 2 pair. It's a vulnerable top 2 pair, but that's good enough for now. Let me take the pot down now, and we'll see if I can build a little bit of momentum. Billy has a horrible hand. Dub Dub with 2 pair. Doesn't raise with it. And we know that Dub Dub likes straighty cards. Billy One Boy is the one who likes 2 pair. But that works out for Dub Dub because that flop completely missed everybody. That flop is too good for everyone. Not a bad hand for Billy One Boy. Dub Dub is kind of all over the place, but you never know. Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad flop at all for Dub Dub. In fact, I'd probably consider raising all in with it. He's got top pair and a whole bunch of cards for a straight. 5 gives him a straight. 6 gives him a straight. 7 gives him a straight. 10. Jack. 5, 6, 7, 10 Jack. Norman Chad calls that a nuclear wrap. And he's also got that top pair, which, as we can see, is actually good. This is a great time to raise. He's not going to get a call, but yeah, that's the hand you want to go for. That's why, that's the kind of hand that, that's the kind of flop that Dub Dub is always looking for when he plays straighty cards like that. That's the dream flop. Pretty good cards for Dub Dub. Billy One Boy with the other 2 9s, so no one's flopping a set here. No one's liking it either. Billy One Boy just casually backs into a gut shot straight and has a redraw to the nut flush, by the way. Dub Dub had a lesser flush draw, and it's a good thing he missed. Billy One Boy would have picked that exact turn card out of the deck. That's amazing. Well, not too much to actually commentate on today, but I still enjoy it. I love Omaha, and this weird 5-card variety of it is... Oh, he's going for it. Wow. He's got straighty cards, his favorite thing in the world, but that flop's not going to do it for him. He's under $1 million now. Not entirely sure why he showed his hand there. That wasn't anything too remarkable about it. Dub Dub with straighty, fleshy cards. And Dub Dub ready to basically go for... Really? Why are you doing this to me? This time it's Billy One Boy who's got all kinds of straight draws. Actually, not that many straight draws. Let's see, the 5-6 gives him the 3 or the 8 works for the 5-6, and then the 5-3 means that the 6 works. So 3-6. Wait, does the 5 work? Oh, yeah, because the 6-3 works. 3, 5, 6, or 8 for Billy One Boy for a straight. But yeah, Dub Dub is leaving himself 60,000, but just for no other reason but to spite me. There you go. And the 2... Oh, I totally forgot about the 2. But yeah, the 5-3 gave him the wheel draw as well. So the 2 gives him a straight with the redraw to a flush. And Dub Dub was just hoping to push Billy One Boy off the hand. All he had was the pair of 7s. He was just basically out of options at that point. It's not the 2 of diamonds, so that's going to do it. Drawing dead, Billy One Boy from Kazakhstan is able to take out all the Americans in front of him. Very, very impressive indeed. I'm not bitter. You earned it, dude. And look at that. $10,903. That is over a third of the bounty prize pool going straight to Billy One Boy. I mean, that's not too hard when the field's only 102, but still, that's that's pretty good. For a $630 investment, that he's probably the only one who's really happy with his return on investment. And look at that, he's also the only one of 2 people at the final table who didn't rebuy, along with Love Dog. So he got maximum return on investment. Dub Dub still won, obviously, but you know, 5 bullets. You don't want to finish second. All right, so well done, Billy One Boy. Next time I will see you, as long as they don't do a chop, of course. If they do a chop, I'm not doing it. Is 221. This is 211, so 10 events later. Let me just remind myself what that is real quick. That's right, it's one of the high rollers. $2,650 buy-in, regular hold'em. Should bring out the best. So look forward to that, and I'll see you when I see you. Also, look what I have look what I have here. It's a new queen bed. I'm so happy. I didn't get a whole lot of dreams on it this first night, but I was still in such a great state of serenity that, like, the night still passed pretty easily, even though I didn't get many dreams. But it was just so comfy. Alright, see you.